There has been so many different AI updates, new features, LLMs that have been coming out in the last few weeks in this industry. It is quite frankly hard to keep up. And a lot of you know on this channel, the last week or so, we've been covering many different ways to use deep research, whether that be OpenAI's deep research or different open source alternatives. Like we've covered open source deep research, we covered WebUI deep research, we covered another wrapper deep research, which is a GUI interface to open source deep research. We covered Skira deep research, which is 100% for free. We even covered Perplexity deep research, which just got launched this week, and we covered the OG Gemini deep research. And I've already said deep research about 10 times and the video has just begun, so I think that shows you how much demand there is for deep researching AI models. Now, unless you've been living under a rock in the AI space lately, you probably already know that Elon Musk just released his new Grok 3 model. And I posted his tweet a couple days ago where he announced that Grok 3 release will be on Monday, and it is the smartest AI on Earth. And of course, this is a very big and bold claim. Now, for those of you who may not know about deep research by OpenAI, it got a lot of hype because people were super impressed with the PhD level output that it is able to produce. Now, the only issue with OpenAI's deep research is that it's hidden behind a $200 per month paywall. So not everyone can afford that, nor does everyone want to give $200 a month to a closed source company like OpenAI. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Grok 3, Elon Musk's new model. And if you didn't already know, they have their very own deep research functionality. I will give them kudos because they are the only company I've seen lately that has not used the exact phrase deep research, and they're just using deep search. That's about as original as we're going to get here, but we're going to dive into it, see how it actually compares to some of these other deep researching models. We're going to compare it to OpenAI's deep research as well as Perplexity's deep research. So we're going to take a look at all this and see where Grok 3 Deep Search lands on the total poll for the leaderboard of the best deep research model. So without ado, guys, let's dive right into it. All right, so before I dive into Grok and doing the different tests between all these deep research models, I want to quickly go over some key things that, has been happening in the last 24 hours with Grok 3, just so in case you guys don't know about this model. So Grok 3 speaks right here, and I'll leave a link to all the links I cover in today's videos, as well as this Twitter thread right here. And Grok voice understands tone, inflection, pacing. And if you'll see here, this is the live stream. I would definitely recommend you guys checking out the live stream if you didn't check it out already. And then Grok 3 early version is first model ever to break 1400 score on IM Arena. And Grok 3 is also #1 across all categories. So overall, hard prompts, coding, math, creative writing, you name it. And we have models like GPT-4o, Gemini 2.0 Pro, DeepSeek R1, O1, Claude Sonnet 3.5, Claude 2.5 Max, and O3 Mini. Now, if you don't have access to Grok 3 right now, you can actually go to imarena.ai, and I'll leave this link down below. You can simply click on direct chat, and then you'll have early Grok 3 selected right here, and you can simply go ahead and talk to it. Okay, I actually just sent it a message, and we can see here network error due to high traffic. Please regenerate this page. So you may or may not be able to get it depending on the traffic right now. It seems like it is getting a lot of people trying to use it. Now, Grok is learning way faster than any other. So if we look at some of these benchmarks here, math, science, coding, we can see Grok 3 and Grok 3 Mini at pretty much the top of most of these. And then we have Gemini 2 Pro, DeepSeek V3, Claude Sonnet 3.5, GPT-4o. Now, it doesn't list O3, O3 Mini here, or DeepSeek R1. Also, too, xAI doubled Colossus GPU cluster to 200K GPUs in 92 days to train Grok 3. So this is crazy. This is 15 times the compute from Grok 2. And then Grok can do deep search. So this is, of course, what we're going to cover in just a moment. And then Grok and Optimus will go to Mars in 2026 in Starship if all goes well. Now, a few things to note with Grok 3. So I asked it here, is it available to everyone or only paid users? So as of February 18, 2025, Grok 3 is not available to everyone, and it is currently accessible only to paid users, specifically those who are subscribed to the X Premium Plus or xAI's Super Grok tier. X Premium Plus subscribers who pay a higher monthly fee recently increased to around 50 bucks per month. Now you'll see here, I am currently on Premium Plus right here, which is 56 Canadian dollars per month. Now I actually subscribed to this plan the night of when Grok got released. And I believe I subscribed and it was about 27 bucks Canadian, maybe a little bit more around that price. They basically added about 20 bucks Canadian, at least over here, to this plan. And I asked it here if I'm on the old pricing, do I get to keep it or get grandfathered? I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. So I think you're going to be upgraded to this new higher pricing tier. Now, Super Grok, I believe, hasn't been released yet, but it's going to be around 30 bucks per month. So if we compare that to like Claude Sonnet 3.5, Perplexity, that's around the similar price, as well as ChatGPT Plus. So it is still substantially cheaper than the $200 per month OpenAI's Deep Research. But 56 bucks a month right here. Of course, it includes a bunch of Twitter premium features, X premium features. But if it was just for the model, this would definitely be on the higher end of pricing for an AI model. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with our deep research. So I'm going to go to grok.com. So you can actually access Grok either at grok.com or on your Twitter page. You simply go to your Twitter and then, or your X, I keep saying Twitter, and then click Grok over here, and then you can talk to it here. But I'm going to use it on the dedicated Grok website. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to paste in this prompt right here. So do research on XAI's new Grok 3, specifically its pricing, how to access its capabilities, and most importantly, its deep research feature and how it compares to OpenAI's deep research feature and Perplexity's deep research, price, quality, and recommendations for use cases. Make sure that you have deep research toggled on right here, Grok 3's right here, and we're going to go ahead and click on send. So we can see it is thinking now. It's, we can see the time right here. It's researching. So it did 10 search results right now. It's browsing those different results, another 10 results, another 10 results. So one thing you'll notice is that it is very quick, and we can see the web pages starting to accumulate right here. We're at 36 web pages. You can see the search results on the right here. Now, while this is going, I'm actually going to copy the same prompt and paste this bad boy over into Perplexity and make sure I'm using the deep research right here. And we're going to click on search. If you're not familiar with Perplexity's deep research, it's going to go about it in a similar process. So we can see here, it is planning its deep research. Okay, now it is doing its different search queries, reading the different, websites right here. And we'll come back to this in just a second. I'm also going to do the same thing over here in OpenAI's deep research. So we're pasting this in right here. We're going to click on deep research. Now OpenAI's chat interface right here and the dedicated grok.com interface right here definitely have some similarities, of course. Now you will see here with OpenAI's, it is actually the only one that is going to ask follow-up questions based on your initial prompt. And this is something that I really like. Some of the other deep research, open source ones and whatnot I covered on this channel do the same thing. But I think it's very important for a tool to do this because it's actually going to give it a lot more context. And before you go about doing deep research, you want to make sure the LLM has all the context. So for something like Grok deep research or Perplexity deep research, where it doesn't ask you a follow-up question, I would just really recommend to make sure you give it as much context as possible.
Are you tired of pouring thousands of dollars into appointment setters only to watch leads slip away? Imagine having a team of elite sales agents booking qualified appointments for you around the clock. No more wasted time on training, no more frustration with performance, and no more draining your budget on inconsistent and expensive call centers. Introducing Stride Agents, AI-powered appointment setters that work 24/7, never get tired, and book appointments while you sleep. Trained on thousands of successful conversations, our AI agents outperform human teams at just 1/10 of the cost. Join the ranks of businesses that doubled their appointments and booking rates in just a matter of weeks. Don't get left behind in the AI revolution. Visit strideagents.com now and transform your entire sales process with cutting-edge AI technology. It's time to accelerate your stride with AI agents.
So you can see here, it just asked me, what specific stuff do we want to focus on, any specific industries or applications. I just said all just for the sake of this video, and you can see that it's going to start conducting it. Now, while that's all going on, let's take a look at Grok's deep research, and it is completed right now. We can see it took 42 seconds, so very, very quick. We can see we got 82 sources right here, and we can see the whole process. So the thinking process, the researching process, comparing all the different tools, evaluating the tools. And we can either expand this right here to make it bigger, and we can also show the thinking process right here. So now we're showing the thinking process, and this isn't the exact thinking process. It has a layer of abstraction to it. And this is, of course, so another company just can't distill this model like we saw claims with OpenAI and DeepSeek. But I will say that the thought process here that you get to see definitely looks like it's more accurate to the actual thought process than something like OpenAI's. OpenAI's kind of seems like it's more a summarization of the thought process in different steps. This is cool to see. Looks a little bit more like DeepSeek's. And then if we scroll down right here, we can see our output. So we can see key points, pricing and access, capabilities and deep research features, comparison with OpenAI and Perplexity, a detailed analysis going over everything right here, talking about how to access it, talking about capabilities and deep research features. Now, this is one thing that is actually just completely wrong. We can see a price comparison right here, and it's showing all the different providers right here and how to get access to the deep research. And it's saying that OpenAI's deep research, the access cost is $20 per month for ChatGPT Pro. It's saying $20 per month. And it's saying ChatGPT Pro right here, which is the $200 a month plan, but it's saying $20 a month right here, which is incorrect. As you can see right here, you can actually only access deep research as of now on the $200 per month plan. And we have a quality comparison right here, recommendations for different use cases, and a conclusion, and then our key citations right here. So overall, pretty nice output. You could regenerate here, copy, share. You could share on X, love this, whatever, all that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and copy this entire output. I'm going to go ahead and paste it into this Google Doc right here. Now, this Google Doc will be in the description down below for free, so you can actually do a deep dive analysis and compare all the different outputs that we're going to get in this video. But I'm also going to go ahead to word counter here and paste in this output, and you can see that we got 1,446 words and 9,856 characters. Okay, and I do like how it shows the seconds right here. So we got 42 seconds on Grok. Now, this is something that Perplexity doesn't show. I think it's very important to show the time that it performed its deep research. We take a look at Perplexity's right here. You'll see a very similar log right here of all the different sources, all the different steps it took, and the learnings it found from the different queries. You can see here we got 49 different sources, and we got our output right here. So XAI's overview, executive summary, pricing architecture, marketing positioning, comparative costs, analysis. Okay, so Perplexity's is also making the same mistake. So I'm assuming somewhere on the web, it has this information that OpenAI's plus $20 per month includes deep research. So I'm curious to see. I'm probably pretty certain that OpenAI's won't make this mistake, but if it does, that's going to be an issue. We can see here it also even included Google Gemini right here, talking about access pathways and technical integration, technical capabilities and performance. We have benchmark performance here, which I like that it does this. We have deep research, architecture, and competitive analysis. We have use case recommendations, and then strategic implications and future outlook. I'm going to go ahead and copy this and paste it in as well to this document. And then I'm also going to paste it here into the word counter, and we can see that it has 902 words, 7,159 characters. So about 500 words less than Grok's output, but let's go ahead and take a look on OpenAI's output now. So we can see OpenAI's has completed. It took a total of 8 minutes and it got 27 sources. So my prediction is that it's going to be a lot more quality over quantity. So we only got 27 sources that we could literally see right here. We can see all the activity going on right here, where it actually went to and how it thought about it, each from the learnings. Then we can see the different citations right here of the sources. But let's go ahead and take a look. So pricing capabilities, deep research comparison. So pricing, accessibility. This is talking about Grok 3 XAI, and then OpenAI, ChatGPT, and deep research. Okay, so this is the only one that actually got this right, basically saying OpenAI's deep research is not yet on the plus by default. And it's mentioning ChatGPT Pro, the $200 per month plan. So already from what I can see here, it's a little bit more factual. And then accessibility, and then it's talking about Perplexity right here, and then capabilities, going through that. And this is very in-depth, going over each specific one, going over different nitty-gritty things. And then Grok 3's deep research, the feature right here, very in-depth just around Grok 3. And then all the different models in a table right here. And this is a very in-depth table with all the different citations and many different things that it's comparing. And then best use cases, going over many different use cases from legal, academic, accuracy, and then conclusions. So very long, very in-depth, just as expected. Let's go ahead and paste in this output right here into the document. Okay, and then I'm also going to paste this into the word counter right here, and we can see that it is 7,622 words, 49,123 characters. So by far the biggest. So it literally has more words in this output than Perplexity has characters in its output. So all in all, guys, I would definitely say there is a few different use cases when you may want to use a specific tool. For example, obviously OpenAI's $200 a month plan is very powerful, and it is, as of now, the most in-depth research that I have personally seen. But if you don't need it to be that in-depth for what you're doing, then you may want to go with something like Perplexity or Grok 3. You also may just not want to pay $200 a month, where these other options could be a very good alternative. Perplexity and Grok are going to be very quick when it comes to their deep research. Now, one cool benefit that I would believe Grok would have, and I'm not seeing it here, it looks like these are mostly just web pages, but it would be interesting. I don't see that it's searching X. I'm assuming if it doesn't have it at the moment, they're going to integrate it so it can search like X posts and everything. But that is one big angle that XAI and Grok have over a lot of different LLMs, is that it has access to the X data, which is, you know, the biggest news site in the world. But I think it definitely is very impressive where Grok stands right now and how fast they've been able to build things and catch up to be one of the top models in the space right now. I'm definitely going to be doing more videos with Grok 3, especially when it comes available in the API, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. What do you think is the best deep researching tool? Are you on OpenAI with $200 a month? Are you on one of the open source tools that we covered? Or do you just prefer Grok 3 or Perplexity? And let me know if you're paying for OpenAI's deep research right now, or if you plan on paying for it in the future. Other than that, guys, if you're new to this channel, we upload videos all the time on AI agents, AI coding, marketing, sales, business growth. So if you like that type of content, you got some value here, make sure to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to stay up to date with the uploads. Like I mentioned before, guys, you can get this free document down below if you want to test out and see the actual results from all these different tests that we ran. And then also too, guys, if you haven't already joined our free Facebook group and Discord channel, stridecommunity.com, I'll leave a link down below for that. And then of course, you're definitely going to want to check out our other community, our Stride AI Academy, for behind the scenes resources, templates, tools, and more. And then also too, guys, if you run a business and you need help implementing AI agents into your business, like AI appointment setters, AI cold callers, and workflows, automations, and a lot more, and custom growth AI solutions, then book a call down below at executivestride.com/apply. You can speak to our team and we can see if it's a good fit or not to work together. And then also too, guys, if you're a dev, entrepreneur, founder, AI agency owner, whatever the case is, and you want to actually sell these AI solutions to other business owners, and you want our exact protocol on how to go about that and charge 2 to 10K plus, book a call down below as well, and we can see if we can help you out with that. Other than that, guys, I will see you in the next video. Keep hustling, keep grinding, and of course, guys, accelerate your stride. Take care.